Hello everyone. In this new tutorial, we will make a stylized flower. We will go through the modeling process, set up the textures, and use grease pencil in the rendering process. Let's start with this. Press Shift A and add a plane object. Move it to the side. This will become the petal part of the flower. In the edit mode, select the single face, right click and subdivide it 2 times so we have more resolution to build the shape. Select the edge loop at the bottom and make it smaller. We can now start building the rest of the shape. You can make any type of shape as you want to, just keep it simple. Currently the pivot point of the object is in the center. Go to Object menu and set Origin to 3D cursor. I will slightly refine the shape more. Press Ctrl A for the transform menu and reset rotation and scale. You can also rename the object by pressing F2. It is a better approach to rename your objects. Now we are going to add a simple UV map which will help in the texturing part. Go in the UV editing tab, rotate the viewport so the entire petal object is clearly visible. Select everything, right click and use project from view. This will make a UV map in a flat layout which matches the shape of our model. And that's all we need here. Coming back to the main viewport. Before we start texturing, in the extensions menu, make sure to enable Ucupaint add-on. I have already covered Ucupaint in detail in previous tutorials, so you can check them if interested. Press N to open the side panel and in the Ucupaint tab, create a new material. For the base color, I will assign a pink color. Next, we will add a solid color layer. Enable the mask option. We don't need to keep the texture resolution high, so 512 should be more than enough. Now switch to the texture paint mode and using some of the default brushes that are available, we can start painting. You can hide the mask or show the mask where needed. It is important that the colors should be set to white or black for masking. Try different brushes to see the result. You can change the opacity, blend mode and the color easily. This makes Ucupaint very useful add-on for texture painting in layers. One thing that we can add is a texture mask to the painting brush so our results look more natural than completely solid. For this, go to Texture panel, click New. I will rename it to My Brush Texture. And then we can select available procedural textures. If we start painting now, you can see the result of our painting contains that texture detail. A small adjustment to make. In the tool panel, first remove this texture from here and add the texture in the mask section like this. If we paint now, we will have a much more better result. The advantage of this method is that we can easily change the texture types to quickly add organic details. You can also create your own textures in any other software like Photoshop, Krita and import them here. However, this is a much faster way to use procedural textures. Moving forward, let's add the other petal parts to complete the flower. In the Modifier tab, add an array modifier. Change the type to circle and increase the count to 5 or 6. If I turn on the wireframe, you can see a part of these petals are intersecting with each other. We will adjust this. In the edit mode, select all faces and slightly move them further and adjust the vertices to refine the shape. We are trying to keep the shape as low poly as possible, but sure, you can make any adjustments if you want to. In this way, you can see simple modeling techniques can give good results. In the object mode, right click on the petal object and select Shade Smooth. If we switch back to the rendered view, you can see how it will look. In case there are some shadows on the object, simply use any other HDR background or disable the shadows for the HDR. Next, we will add a stem. For this, I will add a Bezier curve object, rotate it and position it below the petals. Add some thickness and in the edit mode, adjust the points to make it straight. The curve's resolution can be reduced to 4 so it is more optimized. Switch to the preview mode. We will use the same petal material that we created earlier with Ucupaint. It's not gonna look right at the moment. We will convert this curve object to mesh and then in edit mode select one edge loop and mark seam. We are going to unwrap it. In the UV editor, select all the faces, press U and just do a basic unwrap. Position this unwrap part on the side. Back in the viewport, in the Ucupaint material, add a new image layer. Switch to the texture paint mode. Set any color. I will use green. Using the fill brush, click on the stem to fill it with one color. In the same way, if you want to add more details on top, you can simply duplicate this object and position it there. Move the pivot point at the bottom of the small stem. Reset the rotation and scale as well. Next, add an array modifier using the circle shape. It is the same process as before, like the petals. You can adjust the shape in the edit mode, rotate them, or even use the move brush in the sculpt mode. Please keep in mind I am going in a fast way here for this tutorial, but you should be able to get the idea of the workflow and take your time when making textures. In the top open part, I am just going to extrude it a more and build a small shape. Again, this is totally optional and you can skip it if you want. Next, in order to color this, the process is going to be the same. Mark the seam and just do a simple unwrap. You can easily fill it with any color you want to. You can even paint some basic colors on top. And there you have it. We have created a low poly flower with one material. If the shape of the petals look a bit too low poly, you can add a one level subdivision modifier with control 1. This will make the shapes smoother. Add a solidify modifier and position it above the subdivision modifier to add thickness. This is optional step, but keep in mind this will increase the poly count of the model. It will look much more smoother. Finally, coming to the rendering part, switch to the rendered view. In the world settings, I will change the background color to white and increase the strength to 2 or 3. Enable ray tracing so there is some ambient occlusion shadows. In the color management, change the mode to filmic with a high contrast value. Switch to camera view. Your object may be out of frame. Toggle the camera view and position your flower in it. I will change the resolution size to 1080 by 1080 so the flower is more visible. Now we will add the grease pencil details. Press Shift A and add a grease pencil collection or scene line art object. In the properties, you can change the line radius. Let's make the outline a bit thick. 0.01 should be good enough for this. Important thing to keep in mind is that you should only use this at the end once your model is complete, because this will have a slight performance effect. Better to keep it off when you are editing the model or making changes in your scene, and then enable it at the end when you want to render your object. Now let's add a grease pencil blank object. This is different from the previous one. Go in the draw mode and select one of the ink brush and set the stroke placement to surface with a slight offset. And now you can start painting strokes directly on the model surface as well. Grease pencil lines look correct when viewed through the camera view. So if you exit the camera view, they may look out of place, so don't worry about that. They will look right when you are going to render. And from here you can continue improving the overall look. This project file is available on my Gumroad page. You can download it for free and test it. And this completes the tutorial. If you found this video useful in some way, then please consider giving this video a like, subscribe, leave a comment or suggestion for future videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.